Hello, everyone, and welcome into the HIGH-5 podcast, HIGH-5 After Dark. I'm your host, Malcolm from Malcolm&Mary, and today we're going to be taking a look at some awesome products on the shelves of HIGH-5. I'm joined by my coworkers and colleagues. Thank y'all, as always, for coming out and partying. And we're going to jump straight into it. Adrian, what are we trying tonight on the podcast?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today, I am very excited to be smoking some Gelato 33 from Captain Yeti.
Whoop, whoop.
They've been with us for a few months now, and they've absolutely been killing it. A lot of people love them. A lot of people come back for them. I have not tried this strain from them. I'm pretty stoked to try it out. Let's see. Okay.
Okay.
So there's definitely like caryophyllene. That pepper is strong. That
Gotcha.
pepper is definitely strong.
Okay.
We're getting some citrus there too. This 1 gram has 4 little popcorn buds in it.
Okay.
They look absolutely gorgeous. Very dense, completely covered in trichomes. Definitely got some orange hairs poking through. They are there. Trim drop's pretty solid. Only one little teeny tiny crow's foot.
Okay.
Squeezing it, breaking it up. There's a little bit more like gas coming through when I break it up.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm currently deciding, do I smoke this out of Clarice?
Ooh.
Or do I pack up a cone? I feel like I get a better experience packing up a cone.
And with the Gelato 33, I might say cone.
Yeah. Well, good thing I got a pack right here. So
nice.
I'm gonna get started on that. I'm pretty stoked to try this out. I'm gonna grind it up real quick.
Absolutely. What kind of cones?
I only use raw, honestly.
Same.
It's consistent. Like I don't know. I honestly don't even really know what's going on. I know there's some beef,
right,
and I'm ignorant to it.
Right.
I have not taken the time to look into it. I know Caleb talked about it a couple sessions ago,
Right.
But nonetheless, I'm gonna keep using them currently until I hear otherwise. You know.
Yep. 100%. 100%. Okay, very fair. Big shout out to Captain Yeti in the top shelf once again featuring. Yes, I am so excited to see about that. I have not tried their gelato either, but it does look really, really nice. And everything I have had from them, I've enjoyed for the most part. Big shout out to their hectane. I was just talking to JG about that today at the shop. Ooh. Literally floored me in the best way. Floored me, and it was great. Okay, but thank you, Adrian.
And this has beautiful, real quick, beautiful like fall. It's like that kinetic sand fall on this. Like it's moving on its own with every little shift of the grinder.
Okay. Is it very uniform?
Got that gram, and I ground it all.
Wow.
It's covering the whole bottom of my grinder.
Wow.
And then some.
Wow.
So I'm pretty stoked.
Would you say it's uniform?
Yes, 100%. 100% all the way through. It is the same grind. It's rad. I'm really stoked.
That's the best. That's the best. That's
this is gonna be such a pleasurable joint to roll.
Yeah, literally. Okay. Yeah, and those hold that ember so great when the moisture content's good and everything's even. It's just the best. It's the best. Okay. Thank you, Adrian. And then JG, what are we trying tonight?
What's going on, friends?
Doing well.
We're doing a little Western culture. New little strain from them called Fuck Your Face.
Fuck your face.
Fuck your face. Yeah. I don't know where I did my glasses, but I think this is gelato and mint cookies.
Nice. Mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip.
Yes,
Yep,
that's what it was.
that's
yes.
what it says. Mint
Yes.
CC.
Yes.
Correct. So yeah, this would be awesome. I've had a few things from Western culture. Pleasurable experiences.
Okay.
That I remember. I don't remember anything bad.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm excited to try this from them, see what this is all about. I really
a real
hope
hard
this-
time selling that stuff to old ladies
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah.
You could try this fuck your face.
Fuck your face. What?
Oh.
So right out of the bag, it's got a very like citrusy, orange citrusy thing going
Ooh.
on.
Ooh.
Yeah, a little grassy,
Okay.
like fresh cut grass,
Gotcha.
not 3-week-old dead grass. So that's always
Okay.
good. Comfy Valley. Really nice. This is two decent little buds. One just broke when I was playing with it, but
Okay.
yeah, moisture content on this feels really good. It's got a nice little sponge to it. Not necessarily sticky, but yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Very nicely, like Adrian pointed out, manicured in his. This one's very nicely manicured as well.
Beautiful.
Hard to see. Need more light, but yeah, this is looking really good.
Nice.
Yeah, very, very orangey.
Wow. I love that. I love that that's coming through with more orange, being gelato and mint chocolate chip. I love that.
Yeah, it's very sweet. Sweet. It's nice.
Yes. And I hope that the flavor translates. Interestingly enough,
do
on
too.
their packages, they wrote spicy on that one, right?
They did write spicy.
Okay. All right, fair.
And I'm wondering
Okay.
if that's is going to be on my palate.
Right. Is
I
that
don't think
more of a taste or is that more of a
It
nose?
has some pepper to it. You know, now that we say spicy, I'm like, it's muted back behind that orange.
Right, but it's second fiddle.
For sure.
Okay.
Maybe third.
See? There you go.
But yeah, I'm going to be grinding it. And
Okay. Old Faithful.
Old Faithful.
Old
I
Faithful.
think I came up with a name for it. I was watching a movie the other day, which I love. This is
What
now
movie?
called Reservoir Dogs.
Ah,
This is now Mr. Green.
Mr. Green.
As I am Mr. Green too.
And you are. That
But
is
yeah.
true.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grind this up. I'm just gonna start with this first little nug here, which broke up really nicely. I have a feeling it's gonna be a very nice little grind here.
Okay. All right, and that's going to be a Mr. Green. Okay. I'm definitely excited to see how that breaks up. Western culture, once again, in the top shelf as well. So I'm excited to see at least what the feedback is, especially with the new strain, especially with a name like that. Hopefully, the desired effects.
I hope the desired effects match that title.
Exactly. And I hope that it's so, how should I say, pronounced and great that it sells itself because of the effects and not just the name. Yes.
Exactly.
Did that orange come out more when you ground it or no?
Yeah, a little bit.
Got you.
Now it's like all muddled together. Now everything's coming through like, yeah.
Beautiful.
No, it smells great.
Okay. On a scale of 1 through 10, how stinky would you say it is?
Stinky. 6.
Okay, fair. Okay, very fair. Okay, nice. Okay. All right. Thank you, JG. Big shout out to Western culture. And today, I am going to be trying the Runts from Snicklefritz. This little guy is going to be in the 8th package, and we do have it in the budget tier as well. I do know that Snicklefritz has some ties with Fat Panda. Now, with that being said, for this price, because of that, I'm excited to try it. Personally, I am not the biggest Runts fan. I think it's okay. Gelato and Skittles, I mean, it's a great cross. I just feel like it's a little bit run down in the sand. And I feel like if I have a choice, I might choose something else. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to crack this bad boy open. I chose this out of the other options in the budget tier because of the actual curb appeal, how it felt in the bags, actual nugs in the bag. And also the Mindbender Mac was not out yet. If you go into HIGH-5, go buy the Mindbender Mac.
Yeah.
That is in the 8th form for literally almost the same price. I think it's like a couple dollars more. Buy the Mac, because that puts this to shame. Curb appeal wise, it's not even a competition. It literally looks like top shelf flour and feels like top shelf flour, and it's in the budget tier. Go and buy the Mindbender Mac. Mindbender typically does not have sizes that are less than like, that we usually carry like the half ounces and the quarters, but these, with new packaging that they got, they now have 8s. And they had 8s before, but I think we have like just 8s of the Mac. So go and grab it because the bin is full. But we're gonna go ahead and crack this bad boy up. I am gonna be rolling this. Unlike Adrian, I am not going to be rolling this in the raws. I am going to be rolling it in Afghan hems, only because my raws are in my room. It's a little bit too far, and I'm feeling very lazy. So we're going to be rolling this with the Afghan hems. Let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. Let's see what this is all about. Let's see. Give this a little cutty. Don't smell anything just quite yet. Let's see. All right, once again, this is the Runts from Snicklefritz. Okay. And how do I get in this? Okay. Oh, not that way. It was the other way. Okay. Really get this open. It's stinky. It's got a skunk. It's got some funk to it. Okay, it's, if I had to put it first 3, skunk, almost like a pine. I'll give it pine, and like a poopiness, like a sour. I would say skunk, pine, then like, I hate to say skunk and poop in the same thing, but they're different. It's like dog shit. It's definitely skunk, pine, like a skunk, maybe like a sweet pine, and then dog shit, like poopy dog shit. But nevertheless, this is Runts, not sweet at all. Literally not sweet at all. Literally doesn't remind me of candy at all. Now, with the other crosses, and I'm sure Runts has so many phenotypes. I'm sure there's so many different, characteristics of this strain because it's been so overly bred and hybridized, and also this is a company in association with Fat Panda, so I'm sure that this isn't even Runts. But on top of all of that, I'm excited to get into it. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these nuglets. As I pop this bad boy out, the nugs are dry. They are dry. You know what I'm saying? They're dry. We're talking about budget tier weed. You know what I'm saying? This nug is dry. As y'all were saying, y'all's were very, very well manicured. I wouldn't say these are well manicured. There's a couple little crow's feet, a couple little fan leaves on it. You know what I'm saying? And if we gave it like a little bit of a squeeze, you can kind of hear it crack. Tiny a stick. It's got a little bit of stick or a lot of bit of stick. You know what I'm saying? Not bad. And yeah, it just gets kind of like tea. Like the skunk turns into a little bit of like a tea after those trichomes are just broken. But we're going to go ahead and grind this bad boy up. This is very cured. It's very dense. Even the most unattractive of the nugs, You know what I'm saying? It's very dense and it's very cured. If I got this in a very, you know, in the black market, I would not be upset with it at whatsoever. I'm excited to see what this flavor is going to translate into, especially because I am going to choose to roll it. And I'm going to roll a decent size. Of course, I'm not going to roll the whole ace. No, I don't have time for that. But I'm probably going to roll you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. You are so right. And then I'm going to roll up this little guy, just these little nuggets. Boom, grind these bad boys up and get into it. Now, Adrian, how are we feeling so far off of those initial hits on the joint?
Oh. So
you got this.
First off, I got one of those little lights that has like a star pattern or whatever in my room.
Oh yeah.
And the level of smoke in my room, you can't really tell with this camera, but like it's smoky, like very heavy smoke, very milky smoke.
Wow.
With that being said, I have been coughing a couple times, but like I'm not dying, I'm not choking. It's just a couple of coughs here and there.
Okay.
It is burning with nice white ash. The flavor profiles are still there. Citrus and pepper, a little bit of gas. I am very high right now. I do not feel weighed down though in any sort whatsoever.
Okay.
Like I could definitely go and do some shit.
Okay.
And I really like that. You know, like
yeah,
for the level that I'm feeling right now, to still have the motivation and like ability to go out and do some stuff is a nice thing. Because I feel like I could just go do about anything right now and I would have a good time.
Okay.
So listed as a hybrid, it 100% feels like one. It is right in the middle. I feel great. Good job, Captain Yeti.
Okay. Okay, heck yeah. Okay. But now, would you say that you were coughing more, like you said, it wasn't necessarily, you know, irritation wise? Is it more potency wise?
No, it's me taking too big of a rip.
We're just getting excited. We're just excited.
Yeah, that's all it is. Like, I shouldn't be, but I do.
You know what? And it be like that.
I do.
It be like that. Okay. Okay. Very fair. Okay. First thing that comes to mind when you would go to sell this strain effect wise, what's your leading effect so far?
I would say motivation.
Nice.
Honestly.
Nice.
Like,
okay.
Which is huge, you know. A lot of people need it. A lot of people need it, including myself.
Yep. Same.
But that's a whole other podcast.
Absolutely. Okay. Good job, Captain Yeti. And Adrian. And remind me what that one was, Adrian.
The Gelato 33, which is sunset and Girl Scout cookies.
Beautiful.
Cross.
Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Very fair.
Good
and
job.
Flavor profile on it. What did you get mostly from the flavor profile?
Oh, pepper forward for sure.
Okay. Gotcha. And more
pepper forward.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Okay. Thank you, Adrian. And then JG, how are we feeling so far after those hits?
This thing is named wrong. It shouldn't be fuck your face. It's fuck your face. Like, as soon as you take a hit, cough deep, good cough. Fuck.
Really?
And then you go, what the fuck your face? Like, and it does. My head is heavy. I like it a lot. Like, this is very, very sedative.
Wow. What part of your head do you feel it the most?
Right here, like right here, not here, not here, like between my eyes, into my eyes, my forehead, between my nose, my upper lip feels numb.
Wow.
But yeah, right there. Like it's trying to crawl out of my face. But I like it. It's like I kind of want to just close my eyes and let this do its thing. Like it's my whole body really is tingly. But in my face and my head is just
Okay, but you have said before,
Yeah.
sativas hit you completely opposite.
right.
So this is
hybrid,
perfect for you. This is
right?
perfect for you.
Yeah. Just to calm out. Like I could just sit here and just stare at nothing. Like yeah. This is a good one. Very thought provoking, I'm sure.
Okay.
If I were to sit here with my own thoughts.
But and like with your own thoughts, but like, are you daydreaming? Are you anxiety prone? Are you relaxed?
No, I'm very relaxed. Very relaxed. I'm not prone to anxiety though.
Okay.
Lucky.
Yeah. Yes. I watch my lady deal with it, and I don't know how you guys do it. Sometimes it's like, wow.
Yes.
But yeah, very relaxing, very very chill. Like this is, yeah. Like I'm having a hard time finding and putting together the words.
Okay.
But yeah, I like this.
Wow.
It's my kind of high when I just want to relax.
Okay. So immediately we know selling point. We might say, hey, JG got a chance to try this. He said it was ultra relaxing. Very, very good muscle relaxation, heavy body experience as well.
Yes.
Okay. Heck yeah. Is there anything that you wish that this had smoking experience wise that it doesn't? Is it very smooth? Is the flavor great? What do you think?
The flavor was good. Little spice in it. It's not too much. That orange citrusy thing came through vaguely. Nothing overly bad, I guess. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but it was pleasant.
Offensive or
nothing offensive. That's what I was looking for. Very pleasant experience that way. Definitely coughed hard because it was just down deep. It wasn't harsh. It was just it was good. I'm gonna be stoned. Kind of cough. And to Adrian's point, I always take way too big of ribs. So that has something to do with that.
Okay.
But yeah. No, this is great.
Wow. Okay. And once again, that's the fuck your face from Western culture.
Right.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, JG. And immediately, like I said, I'm close. I'm almost enrolling this. I'm being a grandma today. I'm moving slow. But now, let's see.
I need to put this out.
It's done its job.
Yeah.
Wow. How far away are you in that joint?
So it is the 1.25 cones.
Oh, you still got a good amount left too.
Still got halfway left.
Yeah, you still got a good amount. That's a good amount.
Clipper lighter for reference.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's the best feeling though. Because now you got something you could come back to, whether it's tonight.
And there's still stuff in the grinder.
See? There it goes.
Yeah.
That gram was
good.
Solid.
That's solid.
Solid gram. And that was a Gelato 33, right?
Captain Yeti, yes.
Beautiful. Okay. Wow. Okay. I will say though, with this, definitely too dry. Because there's more, I will put a damp little piece of paper towel or tortilla in here just to kind of liven it up, because I didn't enjoy rolling that. It took me a long time, but also it was very dry and trying to escape all over the place. Number one. Number two, after it broke up, definitely more herbal, more tea when it was ground up, for sure. It ground up fairly consumer friendly, but definitely not as exciting terpene profile as I've had before in the past. Now, when it comes to this, I like to say sometimes at the beginning of the session, before I get started, well, Malcolm, what are you looking forward to? What kind of high are you looking to get yourself into? What are you hoping to receive from this? Definitely want something that's a little bit more sedated. Definitely want something that's a little bit more muscle relaxing, for sure. I do want something that's gonna maybe put me towards sleep mode, because I do have to wake up early tomorrow. So it's something we're keeping in mind. And yeah, I just want a smooth smoking experience. Oh, I just want a smooth smoking experience. I know it's Fat Panda, but I just want a smooth smoking experience. So we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. Here we go. That was skunky, but it's very sweet. That was like a almost like that was almost
smooth smoking experience.
Well, you know what? That was the flavor was almost like it almost had like a sweet kind of. Let me hit. Oh, I hit him one more time. Here we go.
Here's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Smooth smoking experiences.
Okay, this is the first smoke of the day also. So sometimes the first couple of drags is like, yeah. But I will say this, it is sweet now. It's sweet. And it's yogurty. It's got like a yogurt and wood thing going on back and forth with each other, which makes me a little bit more at ease, or I should say at peace. Because with a name like Runts, with a strain like Runts, that we've tried so many times from so many different farms, and it's got so, such a colorful palette. I would have hated for this to taste like tea and for this to taste like grass, you know what I'm saying? So I'm happy about that. As far as the smoking experience, smoothness wise, I mean, I'm gonna give this if I can give it. I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. But it's not like a throat irritation, like it's harsh. It's just it's got a very annoying cough. It's like I cough once and then it just doesn't stop. You know what I'm saying? I can't quite wrap it up and get my, compose myself.
It creates the tickle.
Yes. That should be a t-shirt.
It creates the tickle.
Yes. Taste the tickle. But it is burning like a champ. It's doing its thing. It's pretty even so far, so I can't complain about that. I don't really have any desired effects to jump into right now, but because you thought you were safe, Adrian, favorite tomato dish, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Spanish fried rice.
It's a great choice. I was thinking pasta, but I was like, I think they're gonna come out with some really good answer for sure. Spanish rice is a great dish. Oh, it's a great dish.
Yeah, I love that shit so much.
Honestly, I need some in my life. Also, big shout out to all the restaurants out there, man. Everybody hustling every day in, day out. Came across an epiphany that I had the other day. I almost never see Brazilian food out here, ever. I almost never see like a legit Spanish restaurant. I see like a Spain-based restaurant. I see Latin restaurants. I see Mexican restaurants. I see El Salvadorian restaurants. You know, say you see Venezuelan restaurants, but I don't really see restaurants that take their inspiration and cater their menu towards Spain cuisine.
Check
Yeah.
this out.
Cachasta, nice. Where'd you find that?
I used to be a really, really high-end bartender.
Yeah.
And I would get to go to little demos and expos and stuff. And this breaks the cachaça down
Okay.
and teaches you how to make a bunch of stuff with it.
And for those who don't know,
Like
what
beyond the
is cachaça?
caipirinha, like beyond that, like this whole book is that. I'm gonna let you borrow it next time I see you.
I'm down. I'm definitely down. Thank you. I appreciate you. For those who don't know, for those who don't know, what is cachaça?
Cachasta.
It's a funky rum.
Right.
Like
Okay.
it's its own beast, you know.
Very much so. Very much so.
There's this bar in San Diego. It's like Havana 1904, I think. I forget the number, but it was one of the best restaurants, and the dude that ran it was a rep for these guys for a minute.
Ah,
And so he pushed a lot of it and made a bunch of really solid cocktails and like brought Brazilian culture forward.
That's
It
cool.
was dope.
Hell yeah.
wow.
Like he brought that to the forefront. And I had a bunch of stuff I had never had before. Nonetheless, sorry. I am talking tangent. Talk about your weed. Sorry.
No, you're great. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, Adrian. That was great. Big shout out to cachaça and everybody drinking cachaça. Big shout out to Brazil. 100%. And JG.
Yo.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Favorite sesame seed dish. Go.
Ooh.
5, 4,
Ooh.
Sesame seeds.
2, 1. Go. Go. Go.
No.
Go.
I like them sprinkled on my sushi.
Love that. Love that. Okay. Absolutely. Great choice.
What's a dish made out of sesame seeds?
So
You
like
got like tahini.
tahini, the paste.
You have like
sesame.
crusted ahi.
Yeah. Oh, crusted
you-
ahi would be great. That
Yeah.
would be great.
you
Medium
got,
or rare.
That's true.
Crusted ahi and then rare in the middle. Yeah,
Sesame
that would be
crusted
great.
ahi.
Slice nice and
That's
thin.
delicious.
Yeah.
That falls
would
in
be
line with
great.
my sushi. But yeah.
Yes.
it's
There's
shit.
another sesame seed dish, and it's a tip of my tongue, but I can't quite. It's a ball, like a bread ball, but it's got sesame
Yeah.
seeds in it. Oh, also bagels.
Yeah.
A bagel. Any bagel with
Sesame
any
balls.
topping.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, okay, fantastic. Thank you, JG. And Adrian, you get a chance to ask me a food one. Adrian's actually one of the only people in the history of HIGH-5 that steps up to the plate and tries to ask me and catch me with that, very strong 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s. But go.
Let's go. Favorite sauce.
Penny sauce.
5.
Penny alla vodka. Easy. Penny alla vodka. Easy. Vodka sauce.
I have never. Okay.
Like Italian. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you.
For those out there that don't know what that is, vodka sauce is a mix of like a marinara sauce with an Alfredo, but you take vodka, flambe it, cook off the alcohol, and then add that, and it just gives it this very addictive nuance. And it might, I think it's honestly a lot of times it's like 3 tablespoons or 2 tablespoons. It's not a lot. I'm not talking like a glass of vodka, but you add that to the base, it flambes up, cooks off. You know what I'm saying? Like there's Of course, the garlic is in there, and there is diced onion in there. There is, but I strain it. That's the way I prefer it. And also a lot of Italian restaurants with vodka sauce, they will strain it. It's a very fine sauce. Marinara sauce and gravy, those things can be thicker, a little bit chunkier. But like, for instance, there's onions in Alfredo sauce and it's strained. You don't usually have pieces of onion in your Alfredo. Nevertheless, now I'm going on a tangent and I'm rambling. But big shout out to everybody eating vodka sauce. Big shout out to Italy. Nevertheless, also Brazil, so many Italian restaurants. There's two types of food in Brazil: Brazilian food and Italian food. That's it. And it's great. I'm not mad at that. Very, very interesting though. Not one taco. I can't say that enough. The only thing I wanted was a taco, being on the beach like that every day in the sun like that. That was the only thing I really was craving.
You told me you could get anything on that beach.
Drugs, I meant.
Oh. Come on, ask for a taco.
You know what? Maybe. They probably knew a guy, but I'm not that fluent. I'm not that fluent for that. You know what I'm saying? No tanto means nevertheless. And I literally learned how to say it or remembered how to say it on like 2 episodes ago. And I couldn't stop saying it in terms of nevertheless. Duolingo is starting to get me to the level of isms and I don't really know how to describe it, but it's getting very difficult. And lessons that used to take me 1 minute are now taking me like 10 minutes. And it's annoying because I've learned a lot of words by now. And I think Duolingo actually lets you see how many words they've introduced to you. I think, I don't know, can't quote me on that. But I say that to say, although I've learned words, when I see them paired with my new words, I'm coming to a point that I'm like forgetting what that word is. And then I'll get it wrong and they'll be like, this means this. And I'll be like, wait, I learned that. Like, I knew that. Why did I get that wrong? I'm spending so much time focusing on like tenses and, you know what I'm saying, like tones and energies. Like I'm rambling, but everybody going through Duolingo, I understand your struggle. I understand the struggle and just try to stick to it because many people have over a year streak, right? I only have 169 days. And now I'm getting to the point where it's like, if I do 1 lesson a day, I'm happy. I used to do 20 lessons in a day, but now I'm like, no, one's enough. I'm like, I'm tired. Like, I'm literally like, I'm tired now. So to everybody out there, it just makes me give more respect to the people that have like 2-year streaks and stuff like that, because it's like, you have to be, you know what I'm saying?
They just
really
keep doing level 1 over and over again.
Yes. Also, that's true. Oh, yeah. You know what? People are fraudulent. That is true. That's true. It's true. But nevertheless, to everybody doing it the right way. Big shout out to y'all. And you know what I'm saying? People on Duolingo in general, oh, it's so great. JG, it makes me so happy to see you doing it. Every time I hear the ding ding and it's not my phone, I'm like, who's challenging me? I'm like, who's trying? I'm like, who's trying to learn another language faster than me? Who's trying to get to the gold pot? I love it. Very, very good. And I also walked by your phone. The Japanese, the structure's different because they give you the characters and give you the English, you know, kind of yaya. Because at first I was like, he's already to the point that he can read it. I was like, no way. I was like, Jason's learned characters so fast. Okay, but no entanto. Big shout out to you, JG. Now, it seems as though I'm not going to give a description because if all of this doesn't sum up this high, I don't know what else to tell you. Once again, this is the Runts from Snicklefritz. Fantastic. Completely off topic. Very, very confident. Very, very reckless. Very, very happy. Oh, it's great. Definitely getting dry mouth, 100%. Not a big fan of that. Potency wise, are you crazy? Look at this. Are you crazy? Oh, Mary Jane is great. Oh, she's great. Look at ridiculousness. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't grind up a lot at all, really. You know what I'm saying? Rolled like a champ, burned like a champ. Kept that. I literally had to put it out. It was just getting to the point that is too much. But at this point in the night, after I get off of this, I'm going to finish this. And I'm going to enjoy this. Oh, and I'm going to watch the Manchester United versus Liverpool game that was today. Big shout out to the English Premier League. It's heating up. 13 games left. I want to give a big shout out to Chelsea CFC. Oh boy, West London. Please pray for West London. We got our first victory for the first time in a long time this past weekend. Big shout out to Chelsea, 1-0. Jeffrey Fofana. Big shout out to Fofana with the goal. But nevertheless, I feel like that was against Leeds United. Big shout. Also, big shout out to London Derby again. Big shout out to Leeds United versus Chelsea this past weekend. But very social. So prone to ramble, but it's so creative. As I'm talking about the Chelsea game, I'm literally like flashes of the picture of the screen of the game are literally appearing in my head, in my eyes. It's actually starting to give me butterflies, starting to panic a little bit. We're not having the best season, so we need to get it together. And we need to place above fourth place. In the English Premier League, if you finish above fourth place, you get to join the competitions throughout Europe. That's where the money is. That's where the club makes the money back that it spent on buying all these players. This is how soccer works and football works, like all across the fucking world. But big investors come in, aka people from Saudi Arabia with a lot of oil money. They're very, very common in the big and major soccer clubs. Americans, Todd Bowley is the American that owns the soccer club, or is a part owner in the soccer club, Chelsea Football Club. But nevertheless, non tanto. This is something I would recommend through hell and high water. You are crazy if you are not buying flour at this price for this experience, because okay, this might not necessarily suit me at this point of the day, but like at this price, I would figure it out. I would use it for only those situations. I wouldn't just sit here and keep smoking this at midnight every day. No, I would go and grab something else, sure, but I would make sure I at least have this. Like, this is a decent amount. Like, it's just going to come in. There's going to be a point in time where you have to smoke a party. This would be great at a party. 100%. This would be great. Even with alcohol absent, a party would be popping with this. 100%. Oh, this would be great. Where do I want to smoke this? I want to smoke this at the Nest. I want all my, look, big shout out to the Nest bar on Division, I believe. I don't really know because it's like 1 minute from my house, but nevertheless, it's a beautiful bar. They have an upstairs, they have a downstairs, they have a ping pong table, Olympic-sized ping pong table and room. And then they also have a billiards room upstairs. They have an outside patio. Oh, it's great. It's a great time. And the decor is lovely. Just, anyways, non tanto. This is a phenomenal experience for what it is, especially for the type of person that I am. I feel like I can take advantage of this high. And I am just going to give my scale of 1 through 10 as well. But like engaged and happy and excited and up for it, but not necessarily like all the way, like not undivided attention. My eyes are so high, like literally so high, both attention span and relation wise. You know what I'm saying? My eyes are just wandering everywhere.
Same. Doing
nothing. Like literally I'm looking at the table and not looking at the table, if that makes sense. Very, very interesting. But scale of 1 through 10, all things considered, with the price included, this is a 9.75 out of 10 because it's very inconsistent. Some bags, the quarter bags, the nubs are perfect. my bags, the nugs were very, very dry. The eighth bags were not as consistent as the quarter bags, and some of the eighth bags looked horrible. So I'm gonna give it a 9.5 actually, 9.5 because of that out of 10, even at that price. But once again, this is the Snicklefritz, the Runts. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? And is the moisture content, is that anything I can't fix? They get very lucky because they only sell them in the eighth and up. So no matter what, anybody can get this and at least have another experience. It's very seldom you're going to smoke an entire eighth that you buy in an experience. So you can buy this, see it's dry, and then be like, okay, I'm going to, doctor this up and then have it at least for one or two more experiences, depending, or many more. I'm sure I'm going to have many more than that.
Do you feel it would transpose to edibles?
I mean, ooh, this would be a great edible. It's more upbeat and it's definitely maybe not so, how should I say? That's a great idea. I think this would be great in an edible, 100%. And speaking of just literally having so much experience with edibles day in, coming back from my trip, the one thing I felt like the alcohol, I was like ready to party. Like the acid, I was ready to party. Like every time I took edibles, I was kind of like, here we go. Like it was a chore. And like I was still very, very excited to do it. But physically, like I felt like somebody was literally pulling my durag. Like literally, like no matter what I tried to do, somebody was literally pulling my durag. That's exactly what it felt like. I'm still getting up to do it, but I think that this might not. And that was Smokey's gummy. So whatever form of cannabis they're using, that was doing that to me. I feel like this would not do that to me, especially in moderation in an edible. I think that this would be great to answer that question. The dry mouth is so crazy, but it's probably for the better. Because I'm rambling and talking too much. Okay, but yes, this is a 9.5 out of 10, and I definitely would recommend 100%. And Adrian, what are we thinking, my friend?
Well, my eyes are so fucking red right now. Like,
yeah,
they're pretty fucking red. I don't really care, but there's that for you. Anyway, this was such a great experience, Captain Yeti. Like, you have yet to disappoint me, and I appreciate everything that you do. Also, I forget your name, and I am so sorry, but the owner did the vendor day with us, and she made some peanut butter jelly squares that were amazing. And I want to thank her as well.
Forget about it. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
They were so good.
Scale of 1 through 10 on those.
On the
10.
peanut butter bars, 10.
Yeah.
11.
Wow.
15.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Above. As many points as I can get.
They're the best things I had in forever. Like they're
Really?
so good. I
Really?
want, yeah. I need to get the recipe. They're so good.
What was it? What was it?
Like
It was just like a pan bake.
yeah.
Probably some like flour, some peanut butter, some butter,
was,
some jelly.
It was like it was a peanut or not. It was a chocolate chip like cookie dough, but with peanut butter and jelly like in it. So like you took a square and you're eating like a chocolate chip cookie, but with peanut butter and jelly in it, and it was amazing.
So the jelly cooked with everything else.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't know how she did it. They were amazing. They look like it all cooked together. Yes.
Wow. Like a blondie, but with peanut butter and jelly.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Wow. My stomach just dropped.
They were so good. Yeah.
Captain Yeti, yes, I will give you a 10 out of 10 again. I don't even know if I've reviewed them on here before, but everything I've smoked from them has been a 10.
Wow.
Thank you so much. I will 100% buy this and recommend this,
Wow.
or maybe I won't and then keep it all to myself. No, I'll sell it. I'll sell it. I'll sell it. Y'all can have it.
Yeah.
It needs to be shared. It's a
Wow.
great strain.
Wow. Do you think that this one is in comparison, does it stand up to the Mount Baker one, or is you think you like it maybe a little bit more? What do you think? Or are they even?
First off, Mount Baker should be like speed bump Baker. It's I think they're reaching a little bit. I think they're reaching a little bit as of lately.
Yeah, it's a little rut.
Yeah, a little rut. They'll pull out of it. They
Yeah.
will. They'll make
Hopefully.
I don't know. I just haven't been impressed with the last batches. So to answer your question, yes, I think this is superior to Mount Baker's
Beautiful.
Gelato 33 by far.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with this.
Okay.
Get yourself
Okay.
some.
Okay. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Big shout out to Captain Yeti, and their owner doing amazing things. Thank you, Adrian. And JG, what are we thinking, my friend?
My face got fucked.
Fuck my face.
It's good. I really like this strain. It's just relaxing. Like most of everything that's been said has gone in one ear, out the other. I heard peanut butter and jelly, and I was like, "Oh yeah, those were fucking good." Like I'm hungry. I've got the munchies. I know it. I don't have anything to eat around me, but I'm hungry.
Always come prepared.
Yeah, I know. And I looked at some chocolate stuff before I walked out here, but next time. Shortly thereafter this. Yeah, this is great. I love it. This would be for me I give it a solid 9.5 for sure.
Wow. What's stopping it from being a 10?
I don't know. Flavor. Like, I don't know really.
I love that. No, I love that.
Maybe that I don't have more of it.
Okay. Hey.
No.
Fair.
I think all the way around. Maybe if you're looking for something that's super like stinky and smelly, it's not that. But I don't know. I think it's funny when people are asking for that. I want something stinky, sticky. I'm like, okay. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm usually looking for effects.
Right.
This is great for a very relaxing. Like I want to look at the back of my eyelids, but still be awake. If that makes sense.
Yeah. No. It does. Yeah. Okay. Many psychedelics are like that as well. Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I've thoroughly enjoyed this one today. Yep. I would definitely recommend it. I might even buy this. I might grab an eighth of this and add to the collection here.
We already know you're going to.
What's that?
We already know you're going to.
All right. I'll be buying more of this. But yeah, no, this is great. Let's get that.
I love it. Okay, very fair. Very, very fair.
Oh,
and yes.
Do you go back and edit these things?
Yes, why?
I want Adrian to do me a favor. If that package you have has the info on the side of it, I think
What
I
package?
did look at his thing.
Yeah.
Look where they source that.
Oh.
On Adrian's. On Adrian's.
That's so funny.
Isn't that funny?
What the fuck?
I don't know. I was super curious about, is it better or worse? And you just
What is going on?
I just blew your mind, huh?
Yeah, you did. Do I say it? What the fuck?
Oh, I don't know. They sourced that from Mount Baker.
I love this.
What
No,
the
I
fuck?
love this.
They
And still,
look.
it's different. And that's
They look
again,
completely
It looks
different.
different. It looks way better.
It could be
looks way
different
better.
batches. It could be
I'm
different
sure it
batches.
is.
Yeah.
But I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I saw that when it dropped. I was looking because I love their stuff, so I always check it out. And I was like, hey, this is sourced from Baker. I was like, so I grabbed theirs and I was looking at them both, and I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts to me.
I mean,
Yeah.
So yeah,
people treat seeds differently, you know?
And they
Oh,
do.
for sure.
Treat
absolutely,
clones
absolutely.
differently. I don't know.
Yes. It's
Yep.
true.
No, that's
It's
if
true.
that's a testament to growers growing the same thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
Could
super
be.
cool though.
Yes.
But yeah,
Wow.
I was super
Mind
curious to see.
blowing. Wow. Look at you
That's
go.
good. That's good. That's good. I love that. I love that. I ain't editing that out. I'm keeping that. Hell no. I'm keeping that. No, I ain't editing none of that out. Nope.
Yeah.
Love this. Okay, but very fair. And thank you, JG. And like I said, big shout out to Captain Yeti and Mount Baker. And JG, remind me yours one more time.
It was the Western culture. Fuck your face.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Western culture as well. That was a spectacular podcast. And it seems as though this has brought us to a close. I want to give a big shout out to everybody out there smoking weed and my coworkers and colleagues. Appreciate y'all. Everybody remember to stay high and humble, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace. Have a good one, y'all.